Hi, welcome to Kaalagathi. My name is Ravi Sankar. Today we are going to discuss about remedies. So, in remedies, the first part is gemstones. So there are so many remedies are there. So we have taken first part as gemstones. Okay. So first of all, before going to the topic, we will discuss what is the exact meaning of a remedy. What is the exact meaning of a remedy? A remedy, exact meaning, when I Googled what is exact meaning of a remedy, it is a treatment or a medicine to cure a disease. That is called a remedy. Okay. So the remedy is, the meaning of the remedy is to set it right, to set right. Okay. To cure, to treat. So it may be a disease or injury, whatever, mental sickness, illness. That is called as a remedy. There are so many definitions are there. So the remedy means a successful way of curing an illness or dealing a problem or difficulty. Okay, this is the definition of a remedy. Remedy implies removing or making harmless a cause of trouble, harm, or evil set out to a remedy. Okay, so remedy means to make it set right, okay, to cure it, to treat it, okay, and it in a successful way, dealing the problem or difficulty in a successful way. That is called a remedy. Where comes remedy parts? There are many types of remedies in astrology. One is gemstones, another is rudraksh, yantra, mantra, fasting, fasting on the respect of planets. Okay. Fasting on Tuesday represents to Mars. Likewise, so fasting and doing some social services and doing meditation, yoga, spiritual sadhanas, okay, yantra, tantra. These are all several types of remedies. Okay. So first, we'll talk about gemstones, the primary remedy. Many astrologers will suggest primary remedy as a gemstones. How these gemstones will work? We'll discuss how these gemstones will work. Suppose when you approach an astrologer, telling that, sir, I did not getting any job. So can I wear a stone related to 10th house or 10th house lord to get a job immediately? Here, yes, after wearing that, you may get the job because you are strengthening the 10th house by wearing a gemstone. But the gemstone will not bring external force to act with you. Gemstone will adjust the forces within you. Suppose you are increasing the force of a 10th house. That means you are bringing the energy from the 4th house, the opposite house. 10th house opposite is 4th house. When a person want to get a job, then you suggested a gemstone related to 10th house or 10th house lord, automatically you are decreasing the 4th house energy. So when you increase the 10th house energy, that is name and fame career, the person always revolve around name and fame and career. Name and fame and career. You, and in the current situation, you are daily you are seeing big cinema stars, cricketers. They don't have any personal life. Okay. They always in a name and fame and career. They don't have any personal life. They don't take care of their sons, wife, or their family. Because of their working nature, film star, cricketers, for example, they don't have to any time to spend with their family, to spend in house. You may ask cinema stars or cricketers, how many days you will stay in your original home with your parents, with your family? Merely very few days. Because of their busy schedules, they will not go into spend some time with family. When you wear gemstone of a 10th house and 10th lord, the same status will come to you also. You always will go with the name and fame because it will adjust the force from the 4th house to 10th house. The opposite house will suffer. Suppose your child is not getting a good education. Astrologer suggested to wear a 9th house lord gemstone, 9th house gemstone. So when you increase the energy of a 9th house is all about gurus, teachers, higher education, higher knowledge. These are our 9th house related areas. This person will gain the energy of 9th house, but by sacrificing 3rd house energy, opposite house energy. Okay. Here, the person always believe and follow the principles of his gurus, religion, matam, all religious practices, all these things. Wisdom people. But he will not learn. 3rd house will not activate. Okay, you are dumping down all the 3rd house. 3rd house is all ability to test. Anything? Ability to test, validate, learn, competitive. All these things will come. The own parakram. By sacrificing the own parakrama only, the energy will adjust to the 9th house. Okay. So you will get right gurus, right knowledgeable people. They will help you to grow in education. But own thinking power, you will lose because they are helping you. So like this, if you increase a house energy, you want to sacrifice opposite house energy. This is damn sure. Okay. So how to handle it? You want to consult a better astrologer to take advice of whether I want to wear this gemstone or not. Whether I want to wear this gemstone or not. By careful observation of the whole chart, what are the implications? What are the consequences after wearing the gemstone? Astrologer will tell you. Based on that only, you want to carefully, you need to choose the gemstone. Some people will suggest go with the Navaratan Mungar, Navaratan ring. Okay, all the 9 stones. Then what will happen? You are giving energy to the positive planets and you are giving energy to the negative planets also. The same story will happen in high level. If you wear 9 gemstones, Navaratana ring, whatever the story is happening, the same story will rise to some level above the expectations. The drama will be projected in high level. That's it. You are increasing positive energy, increasing negative energy. What will happen? Is it good? No, it is not. So it is becoming a trend and market. So people are not going through all these things. They just blindly they are following what the astrologers, what the their own knowledge, based on their own knowledge, they are taking a gemstone based on their knowledge and experience. They are wearing, but things are happening what they're not expected. Things are happening differently. Why? Because this you need to be verified with a clever astrologer only. Okay? You should not wear any gemstone without a knowledge. Some people will tell wear 159. They're always good. Suppose what will happen if you wear first house lord stone? Suppose first house lord stone. What will happen? Your character, your personality, your identity will get a positive energy. So, based on that energy, you will rise your personality, character, and identity. But it will hinder your seventh house. In seventh house, you want to compromise with your personality, identity, and character. Okay, to strike a deal. Seventh house is all about deals, relationships. Okay, but you will not never compromise with your character, with your personality. You will not adjust. So the relationships, it will be destroyed. The relationships will be destroyed. That's it. If you wear first house Lord stone, you will never go into positively into relationships. There will be always hindrance because you have strongly built a first house. If your character, identity, personality are great, why you want to compromise? Suppose you are doing a business, okay, with other guy in partnership. You written some terms and conditions, and that person also written some terms and conditions. You both sit to each other and you will discuss about the terms and conditions. Some points you may dislike, but you will adjust, you will compromise, okay, to do business. Some points that other person will not, he seems it is not good, but he will compromise. That compromising nature will happen in seventh house because you have a goal to do a business. That's why in some points you will adjust, compromise. In some points, that other person will adjust and compromise. That compromise in nature was hindered if you wear first house Lord ring, stone. Okay. So be careful where you are giving energy, where you are hindering the energy. The careful examination need to happen before wearing a ring or a stone because external force will not come and add it to the your house or house lot. Only internal adjustments will happen. Okay. So you need to be careful. This is the first point. So how these what are the gemstones? There are 9 planets are there. Every planet is having a separate gemstones. Sun is ruby, moon is beryl. Okay. Like that, Mars coral, Mercury green sapphire, Jupiter yellow sapphire. Okay. So Saturn is Neela stone, blue sapphire, and Ketu cat's eye. Yeah. Like this, there are 9 planets having 9 stones. So each and every stone, based on their bhavas, what the planet was ruling. So where the Lord was sitting, there it will amplify the energy by adjusting internal energies from other houses. Okay. So this will enhance the energy from the opposite house. This is the first point. And I want to show one scientific evidence. So these gemstones, how they will work? Now you clarified the types of gemstones, right? So how they will work? Gemstones will act like a storage reactor. A storage reactor. Whatever the negative feelings generated by within your body, sadness, sickness, okay, anger, okay, these kind of sorrow, pain, these are all negative energies, negative feelings. Whenever you generate within your body, immediately the stone will grab that energy. Stone will grab this negative energy and it will store it. So immediately you will feel relaxed. Whenever it happens, is the negativity, it will take away that negativity and it will store in that stone. The gemstone is preciously they will cut into many shapes. That crystalline structure. Internally, it is like a honeycomb. Okay. How the honeybees will construct the house, honeycomb. Like that, internally crystalline structures will be there in the gemstone. Those will act like a receivers and they will store the negative energies. Gemstones. So, whatever the Rashi, whatever the planet, whatever the Bhava, you are wearing the gemstone, whenever that Bhava Lord or planet emits the negative energy, immediately it will capture. So that the negative energy will not able to take transform into mechanical energy. So anything, the feeling will appear from the inside, then you will take actions. Whenever the feeling are arising, then gemstone will capture that energy so that it will stop that actions. Suppose you got angry. Then immediately you will scold or you may fight with others, right? So when you wear that gemstone, it will take that negative energy so that it will not transform into mechanical energy. You will not able to take actions based on that negative emotions. Okay. So I will show one other scientific evidence for this. Yeah, are able to see. His name is Marcel Vogel. His name is Marcel Vogel. He is a great scientist. He researched about crystals. He researched about many crystals, how these crystals work, how it will amplify the energies. So he is the Marcel Vogel. Okay. He worked almost 30 years in IBM company and researched on many crystals, quartz and gemstones. He researched many things about crystals and quartz. Okay. He is you can also Google it, Marcel Vogel. Okay. So the main interesting theory is a liquid crystal negative energy. If you type this and read about this article, you will find many more interesting things. Yeah. So this Marcel Vogel, yeah. So he is a reputed scientist who worked in IBM and did many researches on crystalline gemstones. Okay. So main theory, interesting and fascinating theory he made on quartz crystals. Okay, quartz crystals. Commonly we call as spatica. Okay, quartz crystals, crystal clear. These things, he researched many things on this. Quartz is a extremely common mineral, okay, which we find. Quartz is a common gemstone. The quartz crystals are used in many uh, applications, technological applications, where this quartz crystal will transform the energy. It acts like a piezoelectric, meaning it can transform energy from one form to another. Okay, from one form to another. If any mechanical pressure applied to the quartz crystal, a voltage will appear across it, which means it can convert mechanical forces into electrical signal. This made it useful, okay, in modern days. If you put a voltage across a quartz crystal, it changes the shape a little. It can convert the electric signal into mechanical forces. The effect is small, but it is useful, especially for oscillators. The idea is that you can think a bit of a quartz as sort of a toning fork that vibrates when it's struck. That vibration will eventually die out, but if you take that voltage the crystal quartz make amplify it, you can then take the voltage and feed it back to the crystal to change its shape right in the moment. Okay. So this is the Marcel Vogel, the scientist told about crystal quartz. Okay. So he said that these crystalline structures inside it will store the negative energies, negative emotions. So you can this negative emotions will not carry forward into mechanical actions. So it will store. So it will absorb all the negative energies. Okay. So this is the interesting thing. So our rishis, our modern golden sages, they already told and prescribed so many gemstones for each and every planet. Now, Marcel Vogel, he founded that the crystals will work like amplifiers. They will take the negative energy, they will stop it, stops the negative energy. When positive energy is coming out, it will amplify the positive energy. This is the theory he propounded in IBM. He worked in 30 years. After that, he retired from the IBM and he created his own company and now researching. Okay. It is happening. So, gemstones will work, but by careful observation, by careful observation, you need to see the chart where the energy is flowing, where the energy is weak, what will happen if you wear the ring. You need to carefully observe because the counteraction it will affect. Okay, as an example, I told if you wear a 10th house to enhance the 10th house, you may lose the 4th house energy. If you enhance first house, you may lose seventh house energy. Okay, in this you want to sacrifice the 7th house. If you enhance ninth house, you want to sacrifice third house. Opposite houses will be weakened. It will draw the energies from the opposite houses. It will hinder. Okay. So based on this, gemstones will work, but we need to carefully, we need to tune. Only a good astrologer can identify what rings this person want to wear. Okay. So there are several remedies. Okay. Chanting mantras of, and fasting on the representative days, yantra, mantra, puja, okay, havan, yagna, yaga. This kind of remedies are there. Gemstones are more effective. But are the real gemstones you are wearing? Are you wearing the real gemstones? Or you are getting cheated? Because the market is very huge. Very potential market is there. And people don't have any knowledge what type of gemstones we need to buy, where to buy. We don't know. We will consult a well-known retailer of gems and we will buy it. Okay. So how to identify a better gemstone and how to order it? Wait a second, I will share my screen. So gemstones are nowadays available everywhere. Okay. So when online, Amazon, Flipkart, all these things, they are also selling these gemstones in their online. Okay. But suppose this, for example, it is a ruby. Okay. So you want to search in Amazon that I need AA plus plus, triple A plus gemstone and with the lab certified stone. Okay. Triple A plus, high quality, lab certified. Lab certified is a very essential. Okay. So gemstones will look like there are many cuttings to obtain the shape. Okay. There will be so many cuttings will be there. And they will write some blah, 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 all these things. 100% quality assurance. This is a lab certificate. Yeah. So International Gemological Laboratory Gemstone Report summary. This is the variety natural ruby. Here it should be natural. Any stone, it should be natural, not artificial. Okay. So it should born outside in the on the earth. It should not manufactured in labs. So when it is manufactured in lab, they will a variety. They will simply say it is a lab created ruby. Okay, the variety is natural. So they found in on the earth. So it will be represented as natural ruby and shape and cut oval mixed. So oval cut carat 2.83 carats, some measurements, all these things. Transparency, you need to see the transparency, whether it is transparent or not. Okay. The the gemstone need to be very transparent. If you see from this side, if you pass a light into the gemstone, outside it need to come out. The light need to come out. Okay, especially with the ruby, yellow sapphire, blue sapphire, yeah, all those things. This coral will not emit. Pearl will not emit. Cat's eye also will not. Okay, so you need to see the transparency. Transparency is main because the gemstones will work on the sunlight. It will grab the ultraviolet. There are VGR light in the white light of the sunlight. From there, this will transform that whatever the required energy, color therapy. It will act like a color therapy. It will filter all those things. Whatever the essential, it will add to your body. Okay. So this should be, you need to see AA plus high quality gemstone and by lab certificate. This will be available in Amazon or Flipkart, any online things. Amazon, nowadays all people are trusting the Amazon and Flipkart more. Okay. So there are 9 gemstones are there. For sun it is ruby, and for moon it is beryl. For Mars, coral, red coral. For Mercury, green sapphire. That means emerald. We will call it as emerald. For Mercury, it is emerald. And for Jupiter, it is yellow sapphire. For Saturn, it is blue sapphire. That means Neelam. We will call it as a Neelam. And for Shukra, planet Venus, it is diamond. For Rahu, it is Hassanate. And for Ketu, it's cat's eye. These are the gemstones will be prescribed by our rishis. Okay. So you can easily buy, don't directly order when you go to Amazon, just talk to the seller. Who are the seller? You can chat with the seller, whether it is natural or not, what is the price. You can ask a discount also. Okay. They will also give discounts. So by carefully observing and talking with that seller, okay, about that purity, whatever the lab certificate, I can also test and give, but there are some special India wise, there are some special labs are there which can test. Yeah. Will that labs are certified these gemstones or not? You need to carefully, you need to observe and talk with them. Okay. So then only you can buy a gemstone. A gemstone should not have any cracks inside. You need to see. Okay. By putting near to any light source, you can see inside. Is there are any cracks or any black holes, black spots, any air bubbles inside? These are not effective. Okay. You should carefully see the gem. Okay. So avoiding all these things, you want to carefully obtain that gem. That gem, after ordering online, you will get the gem. After that, you want to give it to a goldsmith, and you need to tell a good muhurta to start the ring process. Okay, you want to set a good muhurta for a ring process. You want to tell a good day to start the work. Then the day he will prepare the gold ring. He will put that stone, gemstone in a silver or gold. Okay, the ring again he will come back and give it to you. Then you should not wear it directly. Again, process is there. After getting ring from the goldsmith, you should not wear directly. There is again process. Okay. The ring, first day, you want to keep it in cow milk. In cow milk, you need to purify that ring by putting the ring in cow milk. And the next day, you want to put the ring in curd prepared by cow milk. Curd. And the third day, you want to put this ring in cow ghee. Cow ghee. You want to purify this in cow ghee. And the fourth day, Sugandha Dravya. You want to put this ring in a Sugandha Dravya water. Sugandha Dravya means whatever you are using. The spices in biryani, in making biryani. Okay. Ilachi, okay, cardamom, those kind of all the biryani. So in those water, infused water, you want to put that ring. Just put some water in a glass. Okay, put that ring and keep all the biryani spices in that. Okay, that is Sugandha Dravya. We will call it as Sugandha Dravya in Sanskrit. So you want to infuse the ring with the Sugandha Dravya. Okay, why all these things we need to do? Because goldsmith who prepared the ring and the gemstone where it came, okay, it was touched by many people. Okay, those karmas also will transfer to you. You should avoid that. So to avoid that, you need to purify this ring by putting in cow milk, cow curd, ghee, and sugandha. So it will be purified. All the things will be purified. Sir, now I can. No, you should not do it. Now, what you need to do, that is a stone, just a stone. You want to do prana pratishtha for that gemstone. Okay. What is the difference between stone and Sivalinga? Because in temple, that linga will be prana pratishtha. They will do first they will do prana pratishtha. Then only that stone will become a god. So the gemstone also need to have a prana pratishtha puja. Okay. The prana pratishtha puja, then that stone, whatever the gemstone you buyed, okay, it will become a spiritual nature. Okay. It will become a god's entity. Then, after touching that Shivalinga, and you need to do pradhana. Whatever the gemstone you are wearing, so you need to do that pradhana. Suppose you are wearing for sun, you want to recite sun mantra. Japa kusma sankasham kashapayam mahadvitam tamorim sarva papagnam pranatosmi divakaram. That you need to chant. Okay, 108 times you need to chant. So, Surya mantra, any Surya mantra. If you are wearing a ruby, you need to chant that mantras. So 108 times. Okay. Preferably in sun stars. What are the sun stars? Kritika, Uttarashada, Uttarashada. These are the sun stars. Preferably sun stars. Sundays, you want to wear that stone. If it is a sun gemstone. If it is another planet stone, you need to see the nakshatras and the particular day. Then you want to wear that gemstone. Then it will not a gemstone. It is not a stone. It is a God's entity. It will behave like a spiritual. This much of process is there to wear a gemstone. Okay. You want to carefully buy and you want to give it to goldsmith on a good day. From there, you want to do purification process and you want to wait for the particular day of the deity. And you need to chant those mantras and you need to do prana pratishtha. After that only you want to wear the ring. This is the process. Then that will not become a stone. It is not an ordinary stone. It is having some special power to do what you need. Simply buying a stone which is given by astrologer or some goldsmith or some shop, so by wearing it, it will not do any special things. When you do all this process, then only it will attain that power and give some required energy to you. Okay. So carefully consult an astrologer before deciding a gemstone and avoid cheating, because so many people will cheat on the name of gemstones. So avoid cheating. You will easily you can find in Amazon or Flipkart. So you need just a lab certificate, okay, by a reputed company. You search the lab report given by company, whether that company is a bogus company or a good company, lab certified. So from there you want to buy the gemstone. Before buying gemstone, you want to contact the seller in Amazon, chat with the seller and get some discount and inquire about the quality, whatever they will show something in photo. And after you are ordering, some different thing will come to your home. Okay, so you want to verify with the seller that whatever you shown in the photo, same thing you need to send to. Okay, like that, based on your budget, based on your requirement, buy a gemstone with some clarity. There is no holes, water bubbles, black dots or cracks inside the stone that you need to see, that you need to verify before buying all these things with seller. Okay. After carefully buying this, give to goldsmith and do some puja and wear it. Then you will get a desired effect. Okay. So this is all about gemstones, what I know, how they function, okay, how these things will transform your life. Okay. So I given the knowledge. You decide whether it is right or wrong. Okay. Thank you very much. We will meet again with another video. Okay. Please like, subscribe. Okay, my video. Thank you very much.